Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy hump day, as my fiance just reminded me. It's Wednesday, and I'm coming at you from the Rocky Mountains. And although our time has been 9:30 each day for nearly a month now, we're going to be shifting just for tomorrow to 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time. I've been invited to be a guest for a wonderful organization that I love so much, and they're doing a group call with people who support them, and so I'm going to be helping them out with that at 9, so I won't be available for a 9:30 call. But 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, we will be live. Not going to miss out on that. Hi, honey. Michael checking in. It's nice to see you. So 8:30 tomorrow Mountain Time, we'll do live, and then we'll be right back to 9:30 on Friday. And hi, Molly. So nice to see you here. Reen, so good to see you. So 8:30 tomorrow morning, and we'll be back to 9:30. And thanks for your patience with that. You can also watch the recorded video, so that most people won't miss much. So for today, I want to invite us we're going to have a little bit of home together. These are the hashtag Be Home Together sessions, and it's been lovely to be sharing this journey with you all and practicing what it is to be at home in ourselves, right where we are in this moment, in this uncertainty, and to realize that that's where our greatest power to listen is, our greatest space to actually hear solutions that we just can't think up with figuring things out in our head. So we're just going to take a moment for that. And to start off, we always like to drop in and take a nice breath. Hi, Cammie. So I invite you all to, if you're sitting in a chair, to relax, take a nice deep breath in, and just exhale loudly, because that helps your shoulders drop. At least it does for me. And it helps me feel my breath drop into my body. So I get out of my head just trying to overthink things right now. If you're sitting in a chair, I invite you to take this time to feel held. To let this chair that you're sitting in, the surface you're sitting on, let yourself feel held, even cradled. If you're still sitting in bed, no judgment. If you're sitting in bed for some other reason, no judgment. But just feel yourself cradled, feel yourself held. Allow this moment for you to not have to effort or figure out or carry the tension of whatever seems to be before you today, this week, right now, the questions that you can't answer. Just put those all down for this moment and take a deep breath and let yourself feel held and carried. If you're standing like me, you can still have that experience, especially if you're hiking or something, then just enjoy this for what it is. But if you're standing, you can pause and let your feet, become conscious of your feet feeling held by the ground. That you're not having to, invent gravity to hold yourself to the earth. There's so much that you don't have to effort about right now. So just let yourself be there. I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath, close your eyes, and we're going to go through what we go through every morning together. I belong here. I belong here in myself exactly as I am, in this moment exactly as it is, with all of the challenges and all of the blessings and all of the hard things that I'm going through right now. I belong here. I am ready. I am ready to face whatever is mine to face, to learn the lessons that are mine to learn, to get the blessings on the other side of those lessons. I am ready. I am ready for what is facing me. I was made for this time, and this time was made for me, for my growth. I am ready. I am not alone. I am never alone when I choose to be present right here with myself. Divine love is closer than my own breath, so I am never alone. And the people all over the world are experiencing the same uncertainty in different forms and at different levels, but we're all in this together, working through finding the loving steps forward. I am not alone. I belong here. I am ready. I am not alone. Take a nice deep drawn breath of love and just come a little bit more into ourselves. For today, I have a short reading from a woman named Susan Frybort, and then a story, one of his little short stories by Andreas, the artist. They say beauty comes from a spirit that has weathered many hardships in life and somehow continues with resilience. Grace can be found in a soul who ages softly even amid the tempest. I think the loveliest by far is the one whose gentle heart bears 100 scars from caring, yet still finds a way to pick up the lamp one more time to light the way for love. They say beauty comes from a spirit that has weathered many hardships in life and somehow continues with resilience. Grace can be found in a soul who ages softly even amid the tempest. I think the loveliest by far is the one whose gentle heart bears 100 scars from caring, yet still finds a way to pick up the lamp one more time to light the way for love. I love that there are so many important pieces in this very short reading. The idea that even though things can be hard, we have the capacity to develop resilience. And if we haven't so far, we don't have a choice now. We have to develop resilience. And that comes from leaning into challenge. You know, when you want to become stronger, you don't only do downhill workouts. You go for resistance. Resistance training is what makes us stronger. When adversity faces us, that is our resistance training we didn't ask for. And maybe some part of us wants it for that growth, but it is not a punishment. It is here for us to see just how strong we can be, especially when we remember we're not alone. We're not doing this alone. When we're able to reach deep in and listen to that still small voice, giving us the next crumb to follow or the next stone to overturn, that still small voice is always showing us the next right step. We may make up our story about what that means and where we're going and where we're headed, but we'll probably not end up where we're picturing. The next right step is what love is always giving us. That still small voice is always taking us there, and that is developing resilience. So then this idea of grace can be found in a soul who ages softly. That's not timidity. That sense of softness, that willingness to be open, to stay open, to have an open heart and listen. Again, always checking in with that still small voice. It's going to let you know whether you're being taken advantage of. And that's why it's so important to learn to be at home in ourselves so we can hear that. That softness is not you just do whatever people tell you and you're a doormat. That softness comes from knowing that hardness is no way to live. So grace can be found in a soul who ages softly even amid the tempest, especially amid the tempest, so that we are able to be that place of love for others. Again, not the kind of love that is taken advantage of. And that is important to me because in the second paragraph, I think the loveliest by far is the one whose gentle heart bears 100 scars from caring, not false responsibility, not, oh, I'm the rescuer or I'm the caretaker. Not that kind of caring. That is not actually caring. That is personality. True caring is the one that shows up and realizes when somebody tries to take advantage of us, that's their stuff. That is not us. And we can say no, and we can have loving boundaries and still be the caring heart. But love changes us. So that idea of having those scars from having to be with a loved one as, they come to the end of their time here on this planet, or loving somebody who seems to break your heart with unkindness, that those scars are the stronger places. That I've learned that scar tissue, humanly speaking, is stronger than just normal skin. So it's the place that is growing over and strengthening. So again, I think the loveliest by far is the one whose gentle heart bears 100 scars from caring, yet still finds a way to pick up the lamp one more time to light the way for love. We're not having to be the inventors of love or creators of love. We just hold the lamp to the love that is always here. And when we've loved enough, we keep wanting to do that because we realize that love is the only way. So with that, I have this little story from Brian Andreas from his book, Bring Your Life Back to Life. And he's the artist. Many of you have seen this if you've seen me, because I like to share his work. He says, at some point you'll probably hear someone say, there is only love and fear. The truth is, there's really only love. Sometimes it takes being afraid a while to see that. At some point, you'll probably hear someone say there's only love and fear. The truth is, there's really only love. Sometimes it takes being afraid a while to see that. So with that, a reminder, tomorrow is at 8:30 a.m. if you want to watch live, 8:30 Mountain Time. And then we'll be back to our 9:30 time again on Friday. And as we move forward, I'm wishing us all a deep, drawn breath of love. May you feel that sense of being at home and feel that love filling you up, giving you just the next right step, whatever that is for you. Much love.